Welcome back, everybody, to the
No girls allowed.
in this edition we're talking about
Wait,
The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. And this
chapter, right?
Yeah, well, this
We're calling
like,
it chapters.
Well, like this edition of our book club. Like the book that we're studying is The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess, and we're on chapter 2.
Yeah, we sure are. What is chapter 2?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
I am Dylan.
And I'm Harper.
And
Nice.
this is the
Biddy.
No girls allowed.
Dylan.
Nope.
Dylan?
Go for it. Nope. This is a train wreck already. Go for it.
Dylan.
Nope.
the
Nope.
video.
Dylan. Video.
The video.
No girls allowed.
Love.
Woohoo.
Who are the hosts? Everyone name. I'm Harper.
I'm Christian.
I'm Christian.
Fuck you.
No. Okay, what game are we playing?
Oh my god.
I believe Castlevania,
I wish we should play that.
but I could be wrong.
We're playing Twilight Princess, and in this chapter we did the second dungeon, the Goron mines, and we did all the dumb stuff between, like getting the bugs. How far did you guys get? How exactly far are you guys in the game as of now?
Okay, so I'll kick things off. So I completed the dungeon, and I ended off just after I entered the next Twilight Zone.
Okay.
So
I played ahead a bit. I got all the bugs in the next Twilight Zone, so I'm ahead of you, but not by much. I also we're pretty close. Now Dylan, on the other hand,
Hey, I'm not that far ahead. I'm currently in the beginning section of the third dungeon. So
Dylan, you bitch.
I have literally nothing else to do but play this stupid shitty game. I'm sorry.
yeah, we're all locked down, so it's still going on. But you haven't like done it. You just like entered it, right?
I am in like the third room.
Okay.
Dylan, why don't you spend your time making us a hot beat opening and outro music?
Slave.
There's a joke in there somewhere. Hold on. Hot beats are not what I do, but cold turnips are more. No. Wait.
I want
Hot
him.
beats.
I want him.
Do we know
off the
anyone
podcast.
else? Yeah. Do we know
Cooked.
anyone else who could be?
Steamed. No.
All right. So how was your guys? How was your guys' experiences with getting to the dungeon, getting all the bugs for the second time?
I hated it.
It was bad, man.
These bugs are such pieces of shit.
They're like they're like hiding in like stoves and behind cabinets. It's just annoying.
It would be one thing if they were all like in the village, but you had to go all the way up to like the peak of Death Mountain to get the
they were,
last
like,
one.
If they were like, like the first group, it takes a while to get them, but it's just like a straight line. You know, you go from the beginning of the forest to the end. I guess it's the same with this one. I mean, if any of the bug collecting was just like, all right, you're in. If it was just in Kakariko Village and you had to like explore it, then that'd be kind of cool because you'd get familiar. But it's not. You're just doing this shit and then you retrace all these areas later.
No, the near Death Mountain when it started, like,
Raining rocky.
yes, that shit pissed me off. I fell off a ledge at least 12 times, and every single time,
Did you guys listen for the sound cue to know
of
when the rock was
course,
coming
but
for
it didn't do shit because it comes in like 0.5 seconds before it hits you.
Yeah, you just gotta have better reaction time.
You're right. It's my bad.
That's true.
You're right.
It's because of the weed you smoked.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Your brain is
slow down your
slowing
reaction
me down.
time.
My CPU is fried. Yeah.
for real. Your brain is like encased in thick weed sludge.
My GameCube did actually have some stuttering issues
I told you.
when entering
really?
Hyrule Field. with
Told
the
you.
owner.
Told you.
Is that so?
Y'all called me stupid
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, that actually did also start happening to me as well, but only
So-
after I beat the dungeon. We'll have to go into the settings of our GameCubes.
I gave Harper a fix that worked for him, I think,
Yeah,
right?
He sent me it did work. He sent me a special memory card I plugged in.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I had
yeah,
the same problem.
You guys better mail me one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
will.
But I guess before we get into that, so collecting all of the bugs again.
Mhm.
I mean, it just
It's a
yeah,
pain.
it's just tedious. It really just feels tedious. It's not fun. The bugs don't even look cool. I did really like the part where I did really like seeing all of the kids and like eavesdropping on them as they all
Yeah.
freak out. And I loved how I hate Colin, but I loved how he was like, "Link's gonna save us," because I was like, "Yeah, I am gonna save you."
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm right next to you. You can probably feel my hot wolf breath.
Ew.
Do you think Wolf Link has like horrible breath?
He wouldn't.
No,
Do you think he licks
Well-
himself?
you never see Link brush his teeth the whole game, so
Oh shit.
he might lick himself. But dog fur isn't. Well, he gets like in the water and stuff, and
Yeah. Oh, do you think he smells like wet dog?
yeah, he probably smells like shit. Let's just be honest. Let's not mince words.
Oh, and then you
man.
have Midna's stinky Twilight
Yeah.
cooch rubbing on his back all game, and
Her Twilight cum is dripping down all over your back.
her shadow spunk, you could say.
Her shadows.
Oh, that's
I
called-
can't believe
that's a
that
callback.
came back. I wasn't even thinking about
That's
that.
the one bit. That's the one
We're
bit I
like-
wish wouldn't return.
Like 5 minutes in and it came back. Damn.
It came back. Yeah, because
I get it.
yeah.
I get it. I do.
Yeah.
One thing I do
Wait,
love
explain.
about Midna and Wolf Link is I love when Midna like when she rests on Link's back, like when she like first like hops on his back. I love how she clicks her legs together like he's a horse and like pats him on the side.
Oh.
Have you guys noticed that?
that's hot. Yeah.
You're into horseplay?
Like when you first enter like a Twilight Zone, she rests on your back, and she's like talking to you to like, okay, we gotta go do this again. She treats you like a horse. She like pats your sides and like digs her heels into your side to get you moving.
Oh, that is pretty cute.
It is. I really liked it. It was a cute, subtle touch. But yeah, bug collecting sucks. I did like seeing everyone in spirit form and they couldn't see me. I thought that was cool. The bug collecting sucked. I did really like when Link came back and everyone saw him. I thought that was I hate the kids, but I thought that was a heartwarming
Yeah.
scene nonetheless.
That was a cool moment.
You know, like Charlie, you did come to rescue us, and then they all get kidnapped anyway again. Or not all of them, just Colin.
This colon. Yeah.
But he's
Although-
brave. He's brave because that dumbass freezes up. And
Although-
he's like,
Hey,
I'm gonna
be
run
nice to
inside. Wait,
Beth.
no.
Well,
Beth
hold
is
on. That's
stupid.
that's
I love
that's too
Beth.
soon. That's too soon. That doesn't happen until after you try to go to Death Mountain the first time.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah, actually.
So
you're
we
right.
gotta talk about things in order. Plus, when I was editing the last podcast, we forgot to talk about something incredibly important. We never talked
Which
about
is?
the hero Shade.
Oh yeah, we didn't. We didn't talk about that golden wolf. The
Yeah.
hero Shade. Which is Link from Ocarina of Time. Sorry, took your thunder.
You bitch. But it's okay though. It's okay because I don't know. It's cool.
I never noticed. I don't know why. I must have been a dumbass all these years. Oops, above my desk. But the wolf is also missing one eye. I don't know how I never noticed that.
Wait, is he really?
Yeah. He only
Oh.
has a left eye,
Oh shit.
which
I
is
didn't,
cool.
I didn't even notice that.
I didn't notice that either. That's embarrassing.
I've played this game many times and never noticed that till just this playthrough. Probably because of my hacked GameCube
Of course,
with high
yeah.
resolution.
Our beefy cube.
Yeah. My component to HDMI adapter I installed. Upscaler on my TV. Many dollars sunk into legally playing this game in high resolution.
But yeah, the hero Shade. It's really cool. Plus, let's be honest. the finishing strike is such a useful ability.
It is cool. I'm really glad it's in the game. I'm glad that it was brought back in Skyward Sword. Is it in Breath of the Wild?
I don't think
No,
so.
it isn't. The Hero Shade?
Yeah, like the Hero Shade and like the finishing strike. And how many hidden techniques are there? Are there 6?
There's 7.
7?
Yeah. And none of them are required except for the finishing strike. So none of them are like used in combat. You don't have to do any of them.
Oh, okay, I see. Because I remember when I was in Shadow Wolf form, I did the Howling segment.
Yeah.
And then the Hero Shade was like, come back to me when you have sword in hand. But I couldn't find it again when I was Adult Link. Or Human
really?
Link with the sword. I didn't know where to go.
It shows you on the map.
Does it? Where? Like,
Yeah.
What's the indicator on the map?
It's just the Golden Wolf's face.
Really?
The next one you do, I'm sure you'll notice. It's like it like pulls up the map and shows you exactly where to go.
Well, like, wait, can you like... Does it stay on the map, or is it just like a one-time thing?
It does.
I'll have to go back then and pick that up, because I wanna get that ability.
It's, do you want me to tell you where it is, or do you want to discover it yourself?
Well, if it's... So you said it's on the map, though, right? So I should be able to find
yeah.
it pretty easily then.
Yeah. Yeah. You should.
If not, I'll go to you for help, because one of the things about the Legend of Zelda series is that you are supposed to communicate amongst peers.
True. That's true.
He's a cool dude.
He's cool. I love him.
Oh,
did you guys recognize the song you play for the second one? Like in
yeah, it was the Song of Healing, wasn't it?
I think it was, right?
That's what yeah. It's the Song of Healing. I remember I looked up a YouTube video once about the Song of Healing, and one of the things that came up was extended Wolf Link singing Song of Healing.
Oh, cool.
Actually,
Just goes over and over again.
Yeah, I really like the Wolf Link rendition of it. Actually,
I think the Wolf's House sounds cool as hell. It's like the only instrument you get in this game. Like, you know how every 3D Zelda game has like an instrument? Well,
Yeah,
not
it's Wolf Link.
But in this game, it's Wolf Link's Howls, which is cool.
Yeah, I do like that. I like that a lot. Did he just cut out for you too? Alright, so, what's your guys' impression of Kakariko Village?
I like Kakariko Village in this game. I love the song. I love the aesthetic. I like that it's all like broken down. So fuck you guys. I know you're gonna say you didn't like it, but I liked it. So fuck you.
I like it as a village, but not as Kakariko, if that makes sense. I think I touched on this last video, or
Yeah, we did.
or
Chapter.
cast, yeah, whatever the fuck. It's good as a village, but as a version of Kakariko, I think there have been better.
But all the rest are like boring. They're just towns, and there's only like 3 in the whole series.
I think Breath of the Wild is the best.
I'd agree.
But that's totally different.
Okay, so is this one.
Yeah, but so then why don't you like this one, but you like that one?
Because the Breath of the Wild one has a much cooler aesthetic.
Oh yeah? Name 3 villagers.
Impa, Paya, and then, what's the fucking dude who's with that one shrine quest's name? Oh, Coletta, the little girl.
You actually did. Damn.
Yeah, get
And
Fucked.
That must be real embarrassing for you.
I don't think there are 3 villagers. There's Barnes and Ronaldo, and then I think that's literally it.
that's the population.
No,
of
because
Kakariko
wait, no, we're not
Village.
there yet. Never mind.
What the fuck? What were you about to spoil?
Nothing. I was gonna. No, never mind.
Yeah, no, no, no.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't like Kakariko in the slightest.
Ooh.
I really do not like the aesthetic.
I like the song.
I love this song.
The song is good. I do not, however, enjoy the fact that at night there are crows. I'm not a big fan of like towns becoming dangerous at night.
At night? At night? I don't
I'm
remember
not-
there being crows.
There's one outside Talo's shop and one.
You mean Mallow's shop?
I literally do not care. I
Dylan,
comment section
The
will.
distinction is very important.
they're
Tal
both
couldn't find his way out of a paper bag, but Mallow's an entrepreneur.
An entrepreneur.
entrepreneur. Entrepreneur.
Dude, don't you start with me, Christian. All right, so I like Kakariko Village, and I guess maybe it gets cooler as it goes. I guess I agree that it's kind of lame that it's like decrepit and there's like one store. Most of it's empty. There's no reason to go in any of the buildings after you get all the bugs. So I guess yeah, okay. But overall, I think it's cool. I think it's a fun location. I don't know, but the real dope ass town you haven't seen yet, Christian. That's coming up.
Okay.
Wait, what is it?
The dope ass town. I don't want to say.
Is it the one that we just...
Yeah.
That's not a town.
What the fuck do you mean? There's a million people there.
Okay, that doesn't mean it's a town.
Oh, it's
It's
city.
literally called.
Called what?
I don't want to say. Oh man, I'm cutting out. I can't hear you guys.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the... Okay, yes.
I'm not.
I agree with you there. I thought we were talking about something else.
Hello.
Something that I will not mention
Fuck this.
at present.
Good.
Yeah, it's pretty cringe of me. Sorry. Yes, I agree. I can't wait for you, Christian, to get there.
Okay. Okay.
Well, okay, I'm back. I just cut out for like 20 seconds. What's up? What were you guys talking about?
No, just how much we appreciate you as a person.
Really?
But how we also kind of like Ains better.
That genuinely doesn't seem like a joke. That seems real. Let's go ahead and cut this out.
So
anyway, we were talking about
So Kakariko aside, I don't really like the place. I don't really like the aesthetic. Because it's just like decrepit western town. I used to live in Arizona, so that's nothing new to me.
What about the song?
Honestly, I don't remember it. It's not a memorable song in my opinion.
it's not
Hum it.
ingrained in your head as it is for us.
I
Hum it
couldn't.
right now.
Now I could hum the Goron theme. The Goron theme is bumping.
Yeah, I like that song.
So let's just
That's a
let's just
classic.
get on to Death Mountain, cause
Okay.
Kakariko fucking sucks. Like right
No, it
now,
doesn't. It's
nothing's
cool.
interesting's happening. The kids are just like, Link, you're here, and you're just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is this? Do you get Epona before or after you try to go up Death Mountain?
After?
Before. No, after.
After. Okay, we'll talk about that later. So you try to go up Death Mountain. You climb their ladder, and the Gorons. Okay, what's up with the Gorons and the nipples?
They always have nipples.
Yeah, but these are different nipples. They're like
rocks.
bejeweled.
They're literal mountains.
I actually brought this up with Eric today. I was actually talking to him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't get it."
They're cool. They have rock nipple. They have rock dicks too. You see that in later scene.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true.
They have rock buttholes.
I'm
Every creature in this game has a butthole. The monkeys did. The Gorons do.
except for Wolf Link.
Wolflink doesn't.
Except the one
That'd be
character we
gross.
wanted on.
Yeah. The sexiest animal character does not have it. No orifice.
Who are we talking about? Like the lions and tigers and... Oh, that was Ains
that
and
was
Alex.
Yeah. What was the sexiest animal?
Yeah.
And I think between lions and tigers, I think it's tigers. And between dogs and cats, it's... probably cats.
Well, like a cat's whole thing is that it's supposed to be kind of like seductive. Like you look at like a. Okay, allow me to elaborate here.
Please,
Go on.
please.
So, you look at like a cat is like viewed as.
A sex object?
No.
This is what they call it, a pussy!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
That might be right.
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh, not weird.
Wow.
I don't even need to say anything now.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
You guys cracked the code.
we skipped ahead in the story.
You guys beat Da Vinci at his own game.
Okay, so you try and go up.
You try to go up and you get your ass. Okay, how many attempts did you guys How many times did you guys try to stop the Goron?
Once, because I knew that's all it took, but I assume you went for
Yes. The first time through, I definitely was just like trying to run around him and
Yeah.
like, dodge him, and I thought like I had to hit the A button a bunch of times, maybe.
Yeah, I did it like at least 7 times before I was like, okay, this isn't right, and
It is
I
fun.
left.
You get your ass hit. So, like 7, he's just like, oh, coming back. Does he ever? What does he say? Is he like, you should come back later with a new item, or does he just?
No, he's literally just like, you'll never get up here, Spider-Man, and then he walks off.
Damn.
I know, it was a really weird pop culture reference that I was not
Yeah,
expecting.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's...
So then you leave, and then Ronaldo's like,
Yeah, big lip Ronaldo shows up and is like, oh, talk to Bojack or whatever the mayor's name is.
Bojack.
it's just Bo.
Oh, okay, so you go back and then 2 green goblins come riding in on Epona.
Oh yeah.
2 Spider-Man references right next to each other. That's impressive.
Yeah,
Wait, what's her username again?
Spidey, yeah.
And
Okay, I hated that little mini game.
Where you tame Epona, really?
Cause it was like it wasn't it wasn't explicitly clear that you had to like match it. I thought you had to like when she would like run towards a wall trying to, smear you like a wasted banana.
Oh, I see.
I thought I thought you had to like
There was
calibrate for that.
literally a thing on the screen that said...
I figured it out, obviously.
It
'cause I
literally
didn't
said point the joystick.
progress.
It literally showed you which way to point the joystick.
Okay, but when you see Epona heading straight for a wall at about what's the average horse's running speed?
Well, let's look it up. Let's
Oh.
have some correct facts in this,
This is
in
very
this
valuable
goddamn
info.
highest horse speed
The highest.
on
horse.
average.
Oh, okay. She is going top speed. She's in the highest.
Highest
speed.
race speed record over 2 furlongs, whatever that means, is 70 kilometers an hour, which is about 43 miles an hour.
So at 43 miles an hour, she's heading towards a wall, and the joystick is telling you to. And she's like, okay, so she's coming in. She's coming in. You're like, she's coming in. She's gonna like veering off to the left, but you're on the left side. The joystick says to move to the right. I'm thinking that's gonna put me up against the wall, and I'm gonna get. So I don't want to do that. But then I get
Yeah, I guess I get what
thrown
you mean.
off, and then I gotta run back and try to hop back on. I don't know. It was just kind of like.
You didn't
yeah.
trust the game.
When you put it like that, it does seem dumb because it's not based in reality at all. It's just you don't even have to look at the screen except for the arrow.
Exactly. Like by the end, when I figured out what I had to do, I was literally just looking down at like which direction to go in.
Yeah. That's pretty dumb. I suppose you're right. Maybe you're not so dumb after all, Christian.
Finally, people are seeing me for who I am.
Your IQ might be in the double digits.
Might.
Yes. So then you get Epona and you make your way back. You get interrupted by the asshole postman.
That is the noise he makes.
He just looks greasy.
He does look greasy. He looks like me.
Well, he's running all the time. You can't expect him to be clean.
I will say I did love
true.
when the first time you meet him, he gives you the letter, and the letter says, "If I have mail for you, I will approach you at
Yeah,
high
literally.
speeds. Do not flee."
Do not be alarmed. That's so funny.
I thought that was quite humorous. It was equivalent of my tickle bone getting banged.
Oh my god.
How marvelous.
But so
How
you gotta ride
DC.
your ass back to Ordon. Then then you talk to the mayor and you gotta sumo wrestle him. And my God, Link.
Dude, Link is cut, dude. Holy fuck.
Might have winked into that scene a few times in my youth.
Just
Just
when you were younger?
shirtless Link.
I don't blame you, dude. It's insane. I did not remember that. Like I expected him to be kind of like he's a little bit muscular.
Yeah, but like
he's in good shape.
yeah.
But he's not just a little. Like he's fucking
stacked.
cut. He's buff, dude. He's zapped, dude. It's ridiculous.
He is toned.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And you get to see it for like.
I will
5
say,
minutes.
unfortunately, in the GameCube version, the textures are kind of weird, so his body does not really match his head. and that kind of threw me off.
That's true.
But I powered through because it's
Yeah.
what I do.
You,
And they need to play. They need to sumo wrestle the.
Yeah, the sumo
mare.
minigame in general is not my favorite, mainly because there's no.
it doesn't explain to you what the fuck to do.
yeah.
Is there any like tutorial?
There's like kind of a tutorial, but it's in the form of like a practice fight, quote unquote.
Yeah, you just play it.
But the thing is, it's so easy to beat that you think like, oh, I got it. That's so easily, and then he like
Yeah.
comes at you full force. You're like, wait.
Wait, you didn't
What
talk about
happened?
it.
Yeah.
It's like rock paper scissors when you like truly boil it down.
Mm-hmm.
You slap to prevent the dodge, you dodge to prevent the grab, and you grab to prevent the slap.
I
But
can't.
they don't explain that.
I kicked his ass both times. Just saying.
Okay, well, you do know much more about fighting in real life than we do, so.
I am a documented sumo wrestler after all.
Oh yes, Christian.
Is this anything like? Is it anything like real sumo wrestling?
It's exactly the same. I was amazed at how well they captured the true essence of sumo wrestling. I love. I did love how when you finally go through all that shit, the mayor is literally just like, yeah, I just cheated. Here are the
Yeah, he
here are
fucking
iron
cheats.
boots.
They didn't notice those big, heavy, loud ass boots.
God,
Dude,
they are.
Goron?
They're so fucking loud, dude.
Dude, Gorons are kind of stupid.
They're hot though, so it's fine.
But yeah, he literally is just like, don't tell Ronaldo. And yeah, so the mayor is a dirty cheater. So I think after learning that, I do believe Elia is indeed the town bicycle.
Yeah.
It only makes sense.
Yeah.
Looking at her lineage.
Yeah. That was unfortunate. So you get the iron boots and you head back to Kakariko. You head up Death Mountain. How did you guys like?
Wait, hold on. You don't do that yet.
Do you not?
Because one
Oh
of the
my God,
best
fucking
moments
colon,
in
I
the
forgot.
game happens.
You think you where you fight the big, ugly looking dude who looks just like you?
Dylan,
Why are you asking,
Dylan, are you
Dylan?
gonna take that?
Yeah. Well,
Oh wait, what?
Yeah. So Colin gets kidnapped. and
Okay,
you gotta-
we gotta give. Oh, he left. we
That's just our
gotta
show.
we gotta give Colin a tiny bit of credit. He does.
Yes.
Okay, actually, it looks like he saves Beth's life, but I think in actuality he just pushed her into the path of another boar that was charging. Like
Yeah, they don't
his
show that.
push was not very thrustful.
She's dead. She's not in the rest of the game, but they don't explain why.
But yeah, so Colin gets his ass strung up like a propaganda piece, and then Link comes down and is fuming mad.
And he looks pissed off. It's fucking hype.
And then, dude, I love that whole segment. That segment was so fun.
Where you like fight him on horseback, and then you gotta duel him on the bridge. It is cool as fuck.
It is such a cool segment. I had to use a ferry because I got knocked off
really?
too many times.
That's pretty embarrassing.
Because it was like, you couldn't really go to the right of him because Link's left-handed, so the sword didn't quite reach.
That's why you use spin attacks.
That's what I tried to do, but then the opponent was like, I got a little awkward.
Yeah, it is the noise she makes after all.
But yeah, dude, I loved that. And then like when you knock,
cool.
and then when you fucking knock the big green oaf off the bridge, Link does like the pose, the sword, and it's so
Fucking
dramatic,
show off.
dude.
It's like he knows. You know, he knows there's a camera on him.
It was hype as hell.
It is cool. I like that. I like that scene though. It's very cool from an aesthetic standpoint.
I loved it. I thought it was so cool. And then Link saves Colin, and Colin is moaning on about he's gonna be brave now, and I don't really give a
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I'm good for you, Colin.
But everyone else is like, good job, Link. And then you head back and continue interacting with the Gorons and their rippled nipples.
They're rippled nipples. Nice.
You run up. So okay, I just want to mention this one little puzzle on the way up to the top of Death Mountain. Like you're in the Goron Valley or wherever.
Mm-hmm.
You're walking up. So there's a little geyser coming out of the wall that never stops spewing. How did you guys get past that?
Okay. I remembered the very first time I saw that, I thought I had to like scoot along the ledge and hang off.
Yes.
And that's
Really?
exactly what I did. And then I
Yes.
climbed up onto the railing right behind it and jumped over, and I felt so smart for doing that. But
works.
this time I was like, what if I just put on the iron boots?
That's
Yeah, 'cause
And
that's
that
what
worked.
I did.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. But I didn't know that until I watched a video and someone did it that way, and I was like, what the like my whole life I would do it where you climb down, because I couldn't figure it out as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I fucking would hang off the edge and sidle along and then
I
climb
did the
up
exact
and jump
same
over.
thing.
I literally I got hit once by it and I was like, oh. I was like, wait, if I can stop a Goron charging at me at full speed with these things, I don't think a geyser could do anything. And sure enough, I just hobbled on through.
See,
I
the
guess
thing
I-
about that is, though, that's like superheated steam.
Yeah.
So
I didn't
even
think
if
the
you
issue
wouldn't
was-
get knocked over,
Well,
I'd
that's the
imagine you'd
thing.
walk away with like third-degree burns.
Well,
Yeah.
realistically, you should, but you don't take damage from it. So I was like, I can just walk through this thing because it doesn't hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
If it had caused damage, I probably would have been like, what the fuck do I do? But since I was like, yeah, I can stop a Goron who's probably, what's the average speed of a Goron rolling?
Looking it up. Hold on.
I think probably in like the 90s.
We're all
I guess so.
about scientific accuracy on this podcast.
I'd rather not regret saying anything later down the line. You know, I don't want to have to do like a corrections page. Or
Of
like
course,
a-
of course.
I think you just must be intellectually more. You must be an intellectual superior to us then, Christian, because I didn't know that until for the longest time. I was like, oh, that's so obvious. But the way we did it was more fun, so get over it.
I think my way was more fun because I put two and two together, like the equations were coming together in my head, and I was solving for pi, and I was carrying the three, and I went,
Yeah, but we
and I
were-
found
we
out
were
by the end of
fucking-
the day that the square root equaled, put on the iron boots, and just walked through.
Well, we were fucking like ganging the game. We were making the game our little pussy bitch, dude. We
Yeah,
were
but I
bending the
did
rules.
that with even less steps.
But you just did it how that you're just a conformist. You're just a sheep being herded by the game. We went outside the boundaries, did it how you're not supposed to, and got the end result all the same.
Yeah, but mine was faster.
How long did it take you to fucking open your menu, put the iron boots on your X button? I bet.
They were already equipped, so I just popped that shit on, rolled, pop them off. I'm running off.
Ooh,
Meanwhile,
roll with your
you
iron
got-
boots.
Yeah, you can roll with iron boots on.
No, you specifically roll with your iron boots. That's just a beta
I do
move.
too.
Why?
That's a-
It's not any
it's a
faster.
beta move? It's not.
No.
I thought it was.
It feels faster, so then it is faster in my perception.
Of course,
the
of
world.
course, of course. That's
Yeah.
how that works. Of course. Of
Oh, I
course.
can't wait to talk about the fucking magnet boot sections in the dungeon.
Ooh.
Holy fuck.
Ooh, okay, well, let's hold off on that. So you make your way up, you sumo wrestle, you kind of sumo wrestle, you don't sumo wrestle, you manhandle a couple of Gorons, then you make your way up into like the main chamber where you do sumo wrestle a Goron.
Which is arguably the most annoying. I
Why? Did you
lost
guys have
that
trouble
one
with that?
quite a few times, actually. I'm not
You
afraid to
did?
admit.
I just,
I did
Huh?
too because I forgot to put the boots on the first time.
I did that as well.
yeah, I didn't have the boots on at first because I was like, okay, this is going to be like an actual match.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, oh wait, nope, I gotta cheat.
Gotta cheat.
And then
And none the wiser.
I kicked his ass. I kicked that old man in his fucking crotch and booted him out. I became the new Goron leader, and my game is progressing quite differently than yours.
Of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, this game has multiple endings.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Every choice matters.
Oh.
So you manhandle the elderly man, and then you make your way through. Can we just say the heat effects was so annoying?
I ran into the same problem when I was playing Wind Waker yesterday. I was in Dragon Roost Island which is also a lava-based dungeon, and I literally could not see because of the heat effects. It was just obscuring my screen.
For
And
real.
oh god, I know.
Really?
Yeah.
I
My-
don't know what you guys are
my-
what do you mean by heat effects.
So
Like
so
the heat waves.
Like the wibbity wobbity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wibbity wobbities, yeah.
Huh.
I hated it. My eyes began to hurt, and every
Yeah.
time there was a room that wasn't assaulting my eye senses, I was
That's so weird.
grateful.
I never even like noticed that. That's so strange.
It's so strong, and it's in so many rooms. It was just I did not like
So we're-
the effect.
We're talking about the dungeon now.
Yeah, we're in the dungeon. We sumo wrestled our way. We manhandled, go Link, and now we're in the dungeon.
All right. I had something I wanted to say about the dungeon, but I forget it. What was it?
Magnet boots?
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we can. So you know how okay, so in the dungeon you can walk on fucking walls with your iron boots,
Yeah.
which seems cool. It's a cool concept, but you move so slow
Mm-hmm.
that it wasn't cool, and it was just boring, and I wanted it to stop. Like I really just wanted it to be over.
No, it's a
So I
really,
did it.
really, really cool idea. I love
I just did it.
the what's the word? Not creativity, but
The
like
concept.
creativity of
The
it.
concept.
Ingenuity.
Yes, both of those. But that one room where you have to like go that whole roundabout path to get
Yes.
to that one door takes a good 4 minutes
It
of
took
just
fucking
walking.
forever. I was like, why? What is this?
It's
Why do I
painful.
walk so fucking slow?
It's painfully slow.
It's stupid.
I
And you
didn't.
have like a perfect map of where to go.
Exactly.
So it's like,
It didn't.
it's
it,
not.
It never bugged me actually.
Really?
I never. Yeah. It never bugged me. I was just kind of like doop doop doop.
You're a patient
along.
man. I could not take. I was about ready to fucking stop playing. I was like- every time I saw one, I was like, ugh. It takes so long.
I will say I was very surprised that was a feature, because.
Oh, really?
Well, because like in most Zelda games, the iron boots are just for like water-based things, you know.
Yeah,
But
it
then
is
all of a
interesting you get them for the lava place.
And like there was a segment where you have to use them in the water to get like a little chest, and I was like, whoa. But then all of a sudden you're using them and you're walking on the ceilings, and I was like, oh, this is cool.
It's a really cool concept, but you just walk so fucking slow. Ugh.
Didn't bug me though. I didn't really mind.
Did you guys get both pieces of heart?
Of course.
I got one, I
Nice.
believe.
Only one.
I even found one in the overworld too, so I have an extra heart now.
Cool. Where was the one you found?
It's the one you can see from the title intro screen behind that big rock.
What?
There's a part. There's the part where like the intro scene, like the Link riding Epona through the Hyrule
Yeah.
field. There's a part
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it's like right before you see the camera pans over to him as Wolf Link. There's like a giant bomb, like a giant rock, and then behind it you see a vine wall. And I was like, oh, I can go there. So I went there after I beat the dungeon, and there was the reward for completing that little area is a heart container.
Oh, you mean like right after you beat like you go at the other end of Kakariko Village?
Yeah,
and
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I
you
got that
climb
one too.
out?
Yeah,
I got that one. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yes.
I didn't know you could see that in the intro. That's really cool.
Yeah, I noticed the vines, and I was like, I can climb on that.
You're damn right you can.
And you did.
And I did it too.
Little baby got
So-
a piece of heart.
I want to talk about the mini boss of this dungeon.
Oh.
I am
okay.
not a fan.
I
I
loved
had
him.
trouble. I like it. I think it's pretty fun.
I thought it was super easy.
I fell into the lava once,
He
but other than that,
I think he beat me down like 3 times. Like he like punched me to the ground, and I just got back up. It's Link's a trooper. But I thought it was super easy, because you just literally hang out on the edge, and then as he slowly winds up, you just yeah, and then you just grab him and throw him off.
It is satisfying. It is really
I
cool.
found myself not being able to aim him very well, and I
That is a
missed
little bit of an
quite
issue.
a few times, and I got incredibly frustrated, actually.
Well,
So-
that's why you just gotta hang out like on the very edge. So then, no
And I
matter
did,
where you chuck
yeah.
him, he goes off the cliff.
Yeah.
I fell in once. I fell in a while, and you have to start the entire fight over if you do.
Ooh,
So I was
really?
like- yeah, like I got like slid off the edge and I was holding on. And I was like, let me back up, and then I got up and then put my iron boots on immediately, and then Link just was like, and like flew off the edge. And then Link's like, oh, and burns.
And then the
And
game
then you
ends.
just start the fight all over. Yeah, then the game ends, and then I had to start the entire game over. I deleted my save.
Tragic.
It sucked.
I liked him. I mean, he
I
was.
think it's fun.
Yeah, I thought it was fun, and it kind of was incorporating the sumo wrestler themes from before.
Yeah, I really like the song too. It's like cool.
How do we feel about the bow in this
great.
game?
I love the bow in this game. It's the best bow in the series.
It's so
so
cool.
fucking cool.
I agree.
Dude, the arrows fly so fast. They do so much damage that you're one tapping all these stupid bokoblins.
Ugh.
The fucking bow itself is huge. It's so fun to use. Like, it's so much better than all the other ones. The one in Wind Waker, the arrows fly 1 mile
Pathetic.
per hour. The one in Ocarina of Time, it sounds like a little fucking toy bow. Like, it sounds stupid. This game's bow is fucking dope. Oh, and the one in Skyward Sword is you have to use motion controls to use. So
That
fuck
doesn't
that.
count, yeah.
But this one is cool. It's
Yeah,
really fucking good.
I
love
really
using
like
it.
this bow.
Agreed.
I use it all the time. Oh, and when you get bombs, Christian, did you make bomb arrows yet?
Of course.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, I really like the bow. I thought it worked well. I thought this dungeon was really easy. Did you guys think it was like really easy?
Yeah.
I think
It's one of the easier ones.
it was confusing to get around, but it was easy, yes.
Yeah, in terms of combat, nothing's really a threat.
Yeah.
Well, I thought like regardless, like I never once got stuck or even had to think. I just kind of like powered through and was like, this is
Yeah.
even easier than the forest temple.
It's definitely, there's not much thought involved. It's just like kind of a power forward. The only way that like you kind of get fucked up is you drop off those magnets off the wrong time and go the wrong area, go the wrong places. But there's no like puzzles there really.
Not really. You just. I thought there was gonna be a puzzle if like you had to like make the cranes move yourself, but that was never a thing.
Pretty easy. The hardest thing to figure out, I think, in the whole dungeon is the fucking. I don't know if you guys had trouble with this, but you know how you have to pull. So you shoot that like eyeball, the Beamos, the thing in the eye, the statue that zaps at you.
Yeah.
There's the one you have to pull in like that big giant room with all the archers shooting at you. That's like outside. You remember?
Wait.
Hello.
The like the giant wall that's like blocking a door.
I'm cutting out right now. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So there's the big room with all the archers, and then
To the left?
yeah, to the left, and there's that
up
little
that
chest with the
ramp.
key in it. Yeah, and you shoot it in the eye, and then you pull
you have
it.
to pull it back to reveal the like path.
Yeah, you have to pull it all the way back. And I pulled it once, and then I was like, all right, because I don't need to pull it all the way back to get past it. And then I was like, how do you open this door? And I was like, do I need fucking bombs? Did I forget to buy bombs? I could not fucking figure out that I had to. I was like, what the fuck? And then I just was like, maybe this game's stupid, and you have to for no reason pull it all the way back. And then it just opened. I felt like an idiot. I was looking for switches everywhere in the room. I killed all the enemies. It was I could not believe I forgot.
Yeah.
Like why?
I don't even like know what you're talking about. So I clearly
okay.
did not have the same plight you did.
No issues with that.
No.
Oh, fine. Fine.
Well, now we got to
What's
talk
good?
about
You
Pyrus.
message me and I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about what I'm talking about in the gameplay because I didn't record mine. Then you can highlight it.
All right.
I suppose not.
What?
I said.
What were you saying?
Now we got to talk about Pyrus.
Pyrus.
Same thing.
That's the boss.
No, I swear to God, it was
Oh.
Pyrus. I swear to God, it was Pyrus.
How much money would you be willing to put down?
Not much.
Well, how much
on.
is not much?
Iris Zelda boss.
$10.
So
$20.
we need to talk about Fyrus. I feel
Oh, it's
was
that. Yeah,
easy.
it's Dylan. You would have lost that bet.
he was really easy.
He is easy.
Yeah, he was stupidly easy.
He's cool looking. I really like his design.
I love the music.
Yes, I agree with that. But he was just a bit simple.
It gave me like Lord of the Rings vibes. Like, he looked like a Balrog.
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, it does. He's like covered in chains. I think it's a really cool concept. You fucking drill him in the eye, or the big gem on his forehead.
You drill him in the
Drag him
ass,
to the
and
fucking
then you.
ground.
Yeah, you shoot an arrow right up his dick hole. Then you trip him to the ground, and then the music's like, and then you fucking run over. I think it's really satisfying and cool and fun. But is it hard? No.
No.
I don't think there's a difficult boss in the entire game, to be honest. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but
Yeah,
it's fun. It's cool.
Yeah, it was a very easy fight, but a very cool one. I love how like you have to like use the iron boots to make him fall.
Yeah.
Like it did a good job implementing all the items you gained in the area to fight the boss.
Yeah, it definitely did. And like in a very intuitive way, and you don't have to like, you know, wait for him to like do a special attack and then hit him. You can just hit him. It's fast, it's easy. But he didn't even like attack me. It's like a joke.
Yeah, I don't think he touched me once.
I think I got hit like maybe twice due to his AoE attack.
Weak.
Don't feel bad, Christian. There's a trailer for this game that the guy gets hit by it, so it's not, even the developers got hit by that too.
Oh, thank goodness. They're probably better at it than I.
Yeah, I would hope that people who made the game are good at it. It always happens. Every fighting game, the people who made it are the best.
Well, I think that's about it for this section.
I guess that's it. Oh, did you guys think it was weird? Isn't it weird how there's the keys divided, the boss keys divided into 3?
I kind of like that.
It's kind of cool, but it's not like many of them are hard to find.
Like
they're all just like on the path.
No, I mean I don't know. It's just kind of a interesting way to spice it up.
Yeah, shake things up.
I didn't hate it. I don't dislike it. I just think it's weird.
It definitely was a
It's
little
different.
odd.
I didn't.
It's different.
Oh my god! Why do I cut out like this?
But so then you leave, you get another piece of the fused shadow, and then Midna finally tells you about Zant.
Does she? I don't even remember.
Yeah, she tells you the King of Darkness is Zant, and that you're a pussy-ass little weak-ass bitch boy who doesn't stand a chance against him. Exact quote.
She does actually say that. I remember reading that and being like, oh, dude, put me in that boss fight. Let's see how it goes out for him. I would kick his ass.
Put me in the ring. Hold me back, coach. Hold me back.
Put me in the game, coach. I'm ready.
But so then you leave. Then Kakariko Village, everyone's happy. Malo, well, he opened up a shop, and you can buy the Hylian shield from him, and now I never have to look at his baby dumbass bitch face again because I have what I want.
That's what you think.
Wait, you didn't get the Hylian shield till after you beat the dungeon?
Yeah, you're supposed to get it like halfway through, dummy.
I got it before. I just didn't mention
The
it.
dungeon?
I got it before the dungeon because, well,
You got it before the dungeon or after?
before the dungeon because everything's fire based, so my
Christian?
Ordon shield would have been fucking useless.
Speak up.
He's mad. What?
I got it before the dungeon.
Oh, okay. Good. It wouldn't be very smart of you to bring a wooden shield into a lava dungeon. So thank God
Exactly what I said.
Are you actually mad?
So then
Anyway.
you go and you talk to what's Beer Belly Bob? What's his name?
Beer belly.
Oh, Barnes.
Barnes.
the
Yeah,
bomb guy?
yeah, that's what I said. Barnes. Yeah,
Barnes. He sells you the bombs.
Barnes and his brother Noble. Fuck
So-
you.
Oh.
No,
So he
no, that was
sells-
kind of good.
Kinda.
Please, at least a pity laugh. That's all I'm asking for. Thank you, appreciate it, asshole.
So he. That's not what my asshole's telling me tonight.
The chemistry between us on this cast is. Alright, go on.
So he sells you the bomb back for a discounted price of like 120 rupees or some shit. And then you can make bomb arrows, which are super good.
Oh, I fucking love bomb arrow. Dude, I never use regular bombs in this game. Bomb arrows only.
It's wasteful.
I
It's wasteful is what
fuck
that
that.
is.
Yeah.
Dude, you have so many bombs, so many arrows.
Yeah, but you gotta be frugal sometimes.
Doesn't frugal mean you spend a lot?
Frugal means
No.
you don't spend a lot.
What's the word I'm thinking of?
Extravagant.
I guess that could be what I was
Spendy.
thinking of. Yeah, I guess that could be what I was
Irresponsible.
thinking of. Yeah, I guess that
Stupid.
could be what
Yeah.
I guess that could be what I was thinking of. Dylan.
So then you head off, you leave Kakariko, you head off to Hyrule Field, and you enter the next Twilight Zone, where a mysterious bag is waiting for Link to shove his nose in.
Oh man, the scent that bag will impart on you is so... I'm so excited to hear what that scent's about, because I haven't played that far yet.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what nectars await in that bag for Wolf Link to sense. And
I wish you hadn't have said that.
what's wrong with nectar?
Yeah.
These Pikmin.
Oh, Pikmin 2 is a good game.
I love Pikmin 2. You guys want to talk about Pikmin 2 for like 2 hours?
Maybe if I had ever played a Pikman.
You
That'd be
have the entire GameCube library at your fingertips.
Yeah, your parents are very rich and bought everything.
Yeah.
for you.
Why?
Not true.
You have
You
no
work at
excuse.
GameStop. They have
You
every
literally
game.
work at GameStop.
They have
Yeah,
probably like 40 copies of Pikmin 2.
we don't take PS3s and Xbox 360s anymore. So you think we got GameCube?
Is that true?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's actually true. Yeah.
That's
Dude,
I
some-
remember when they stopped taking Game Boy Advance games.
Me too, dude. Some dude tried to a couple of days, or I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. Some dude tried to like come in and sell like his dusty ass old like Sega Genesis. The thing looks
Cool.
so nasty. He literally had it in like a Yolks bag, and it was
You
like
should have bought it on them, like just for yourself.
he was like, "How much can I get for this?" And it was probably infected with little maggots, for all I know.
Aww.
You could have gotten a sweet ass deal, dude. You could have been like, oh, I'll give you like $50 for that.
50?
Wait, hold on. How much? Is the
$50?
Genesis
It's like 20 by now.
Genesis.
If
Well,
that.
what is there on the Genesis that's worth playing? Because I don't like Sonic. Hot take.
Sega
Hot take. I
Genesis.
don't like Sonic, so.
Streets of Rage.
Streets of
That's a great
Rage.
game. Yeah, I love Streets of Rage.
Can I just
Soundtrack.
can I just find a digital version?
No. Yeah, you probably could actually. Honestly, yeah, I bet that's on Steam. They just released a 4th one. It's been like years and years. Okay. A Sega Genesis, like an original Genesis from Amazon. Here's one on eBay for $2,500.
What is it? Gold plated and bestowed with the fucking
No,
pubes?
It's like in box.
Oh. I guess that makes sense.
So there's no Pope pubes.
There's no Pope pubes in it. That's
Well,
pretty funny.
No
That's fine.
PPs.
I don't
no,
want it, man.
I can't find a listing for just a straight up Sega Genesis. But you could have gotten the deal. You could. Why are we talking about this? Okay, so we're done with the Goron mine. So what are we gonna do next time? We're just gonna get through the next dungeon, right?
We're gonna get through the worst part in the game.
Uh-oh, is this the worst? We're approaching the worst? Wait, is this the water temple?
You are at the worst part of the game. No, the temple's not.
The temple's not the problem, but the Twilight Zone before the temple.
And then
Oh.
getting from exactly where you are standing in the game to the dungeon is the worst stretch of the game, in my opinion.
Even worse than the opening?
Yeah,
No, it's
Oh.
painfully slow,
it sucks. Dude.
but you just
Oh.
kind of have to power through it.
The dungeon I like, but you might not like. But I think you'll like it. It's cool.
Wait, is this the water dungeon?
I don't know,
Yes.
play.
No,
No,
it's not.
Okay, so I'm gonna take Dylan's impotence as that's a yes.
Impotence?
Yeah, you know what that means, right, Christian? It means I'm a... You, of all people, should not be using that word.
Yeah, you should just throwing stones from a glass house, man.
Dylan's a virgin too, god damn it!
That's untrue.
What, did something happen in the late of the night?
Just because he hasn't ever used his dick doesn't mean it doesn't work.
Who says my dick doesn't work? In our very
You
first...
just-
In our very first...
You!
In our very first podcast, I was talking about painting the toilet.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh, I don't want to...
Throwback to something that no one's ever heard before. 'Cause that
No
podcast
one's
got
ever going to
deleted.
hear because we
lost
love we
tapes.
love our viewers.
That's in the vault.
It's in the recycle bin.
It's gone.
Oh, you got rid of it? Oh man, I still have my recording. I'll keep that
Uh-oh.
forever.
Oh no.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to say about this section of the game? It's pretty short.
It was
Not very
it was a
interesting.
solid section. I really liked the horseback stuff. I thought it was really fun.
So you liked the dungeon overall, even though you couldn't really see?
Yeah, it's really the not being able to see the heat wave particle effect. It's really only bad in like the first few areas, then they really like tone it down towards the end. Either that or my eyes just finally adjusted to not being able to see. One or the other. But otherwise, like the dungeon, not the best Zelda dungeon. It wasn't hard. It was actually really easy. But I mean, it was fun.
Oh, I was gonna mention this. I was talking to Dylan about this. Nintendo Power named this dungeon the best dungeon in Zelda history. Is the Goron Mines. That's what Nintendo Power themselves said.
Well, Nintendo, no wonder they've been debunked.
Yeah. Everyone flocked. Everyone's unsubscribed instantly once they saw that.
It's just untrue.
It's fucking. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to ask. Okay, so you know that gate you have to roll into to get past?
What gate you have to run past for where?
You have to roll into it to like knock it down.
Oh yeah.
How long did it take you guys to figure that out?
A very long time.
Probably
Yeah.
about 20 seconds.
Oh my god, shut up.
Christian,
Shut the fuck up.
God,
Well, 'cause-
you're such an Adonis.
Cause I hit her with my sword and I was like, okay, do I have to like shoot something with my arrow? Then I looked around and I hit it with the sword and I saw how wobbly it was. So I was like, oh, I bet I gotta roll into it. So then I rolled and it was like, oh, I need the iron boots on, obviously. And then down it went.
Oh, no, you just roll into it. You don't need the iron.
Yeah, that's stupid. You don't need the
God,
iron
you're
boots.
not as smart as you thought you were, huh?
stupid.
Oh, thank God, he's dumb. We're smarter than this.
You know, in acting school... wait, shit. What do we call that? Wait. Oh, God. Oh, fuck, I'm already losing it.
Someone's not passing his final.
Wait.
You're not doing yourself
No,
any
we
favors.
learned it in improv. Shit.
Acting cool.
Wait, hold on. Fuck. Shit.
You talk as if
Wait.
you know, but
Status!
you don't know.
Status. High and low status. So yeah, it was a cool dungeon.
Where the fuck was that going?
What?
I appreciated the iron boots use as magnets, something we have not seen. I think,
Ugh.
yeah.
It's a cool concept, but bad execution.
I agree with that.
I didn't mind it, but I could see. I'm sure on like repeat playthroughs, me just trying to get through the game, I'll be like,
Maybe that's
"Whoa."
what it is. I will say, thankfully, it is not. I don't think they. Is there even one instance they use that again in the whole rest of the game? I can't think of any.
There might be at the end.
Maybe. I literally can't think of it.
I don't remember. Yeah.
I feel like if anything, it probably just be like some side quest shit. Nothing ever.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Actually
yeah.
relevant.
I can actually think of a side quest right now that you'd use that in.
Actually,
Yeah.
where?
Not a side, just like one piece of art in a cave somewhere.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, overall, solid dungeon, not difficult. Not really.
No.
Not really.
Alright.
But then we're on to Harper's favorite dungeon next.
Yeah. Yeah, probably my favorite. One of my favorites.
If it's the dungeon I think it is, my anxiety's already flaring up.
It's not that bad. You'll figure it out.
I think it is gonna be that bad.
I cannot
What do you
wait.
think it is?
I think it's a water dungeon, and I think there's gonna be creatures in the water.
Well, we'll just have to see if your guess is correct.
Oh, I'm gonna scream.
Like that?
A little higher pitch. You know how I scream. That's more like, well, it's more of like a.
Oh, like
anything.
more like shrill, sharp.
Yeah, more shrill, more sharp. You could even liken it to a mating call. Of morning
Okay,
doves.
and that's that for chapter 2. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to lose a few brain cells with us. We truly, genuinely appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know I personally appreciate it. All right,
I
I'm
think anyone
joining.
listening to this is an asshole.
Yeah.
What do you think, Christian?
I didn't even hear what you said.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Fuck both of you, dumbasses.
What did I do?
Just end it. Just stop this.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the chapter 3.
The Lake Bed Temple.
Oh fuck.
Wow, you really just spoiled that, huh?
You did it first.
I only said water temple. You called it by its actual name.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You are in the wrong.
And we're done. Nice.
Bye.
Cut it, print it, sell it, ship it. I'm sitting stop record.